Hey now everybody, this is Tom Ryan again. First video I made in about 2 weeks, and I have a nice little haul video here and some books that I got in trade and some other little odds and ends that I've picked up. So I've always watched, as a lot of you folks do, Howler Mouse's videos, and he's always got some pretty unique ways on how he finds his comics, and pretty inexpensive ways, and he gets some pretty cool things. And he says he's always going to like the Goodwill store to look for comics, and there's a Goodwill store not too far from my house. So I've never gone into it. I went in for the first time and didn't find any comics, but I did find this for 50 cents. It was a nice clean VHS tape of Amazing Spider-Man, the cartoons from the 1960s. So this was only 50 cents, and I do have a VCR put away somewhere, so I might hook that thing up and watch these. I haven't seen these cartoons in a very long time. The same day, I stopped at Toys R Us because the Toys R Us was along the way as well, and they had some figures on sale, 70% off, and I think they might have put some of the figures on the wrong peg. So what I picked up for 70% off were Series 2 of Kick-Ass 2 figures, and I got them, focus, for $1.07 for the two figures combined. I think the Series 1 figures were supposed to be on sale for 70% off, but I grabbed these. And I also had a coupon for $5 off that I got because I go there a little too much. So I got a $5 off coupon on top of that. So I got these almost for nothing. So I'll put these with my Kick-Ass figure. I figured for the price, why not pick these up? So keep on moving along here. So I stopped to my local comic shop this week, Main Street Comics in Milltown, New Jersey, and I got a couple of books. Not many current issues, so we got Uncanny Avengers 19 and 20. I missed an issue somewhere along the way. I think I missed number 16 or 17, which I'll have to look for. Avengers number 30 for the original Sin tie-in. Guardians of the Galaxy number 15. So those are the current issues that I got. And then I found some dollar books and 25-cent books. Champions number 7. I've got a couple of Champion books. It's a little off, it looks a little dirty looking and faded, and someone put some writing on there, but it wasn't bad for the price, I guess. Some Captain Marvel books. I always like Captain Marvel, so we got number 60 and number 47. This is a book that I found there. I've seen this, and I can't remember the guy's video. He had all of his Cry for Dawn books in his collection. He's a big Cry for Dawn fan, and I apologize, I can't remember the guy's name, but I was intrigued by this cover for obvious reasons, so I wanted to check it out. The next couple of books I got in the quarter box, and this is a really, really, really bad, rough condition of Brave and the Bold, number 118, but it was a good read. I read that. Then I got for a quarter my first Dreadstar book, Dreadstar and Company. I don't know what number this one is. First issue of this one, Dreadstar and Company, number 1, Jim Starlin. I'm a big Jim Starlin fan, and fellow YouTuber Ferengi102. It's nice enough he's going to get Jim Starlin to sign 2 books for me in the next week or so. Thanks, Chris. I really appreciate you doing that for me. I've always liked Jim Starlin ever since you know, I got into comics and then into the cosmic stuff. So thanks again. I picked up 2 Secret 6 issues. Number 33 and number 26. I had some other ones. I traded them away to Steve, Fool Killer 5150. I'm in the process of working on a trade with him. I sent him some books. I think he got them, and he's working on sending me mine. We've traded a couple of times in the past. This is a title that I've seen other people talk about, Sandman. And this was only a quarter, so I picked this up. I don't think it's a significant book by any stretch. It's number 1, Sandman Mystery Theater by Matt Wagner and Guy Davis. There's people out there who know more about this book than I do. This is another title that I hear a lot about, 100 Bullets, number 25 and number 26. Wife just came home. I picked this up in the dollar bin. X-Men number 317. First appearance of Blink, who everybody knows is in the new X-Men movie, Days of Future Past. Mighty Avengers number 1. I don't believe I had issue 1, the regular version, but I did come across the variant version. And I think this is a Frank Cho cover. I'm looking for his signature on there. I'm pretty sure this is done by Frank Cho. If anybody's watching, wouldn't mind confirming that for me. I'm pretty sure that's who this is. Then I picked up this, in the quarter bin. These were 2 of the more funner reads that I've had in a long time. I don't know if anybody else has seen this series or not. It's Howard the Duck, Max Comics. I think it's a part of Marvel for some alternative type titles, or darker type titles. The artwork in this was great. The story was funny, and it definitely is for mature readers. But I want to get more of these. If anybody out there has got any duplicates of this series and would like to trade them or sell them, let me know. I want to get my hands on more of those. Those were only a quarter each. And then I got these here. They had issues. So this was Annihilation Conquest 1 of 6. They had 1 of 6, 2 of 6. This is 4 of 6. So I'm missing number 3. Something tells me that's probably a key issue. That's why it was missing. Because then I got 5 of 6 and last 6 of 6. Something tells me, and I think I've seen the cover on other people's videos, it's maybe got Rocket Raccoon and Groot on the cover. So I gotta find that. And then I found these in the quarter bin. So this is something called Comics Feature Magazine, number 4, from 1980. It was in nice condition, so I figured I'd check it out and read it, see what was going on back in the day, interviews and things like that. And then the last book I got from my comic shop was the premiere issue of Comics Scene Magazine. It was also a quarter, and also in pretty immaculate condition. So that's that. Got a lot of reading I need to do. And I'm also in the process of working on a lot of trades with people. I'm working on a trade with SunnyBri. We've already done 1 trade, and I've got some of the books here in this video that I'll be showing. Trying to work out a trade with VinCrew 12,000. A lot of you guys have seen his videos with the recent books he's got up for trade, and It's got a lot of great books, and I unfortunately don't have a lot to offer them back in return. And so sorry about that, but we'll work something out. I stopped at the Secret Stash Comics. Those of you who have seen Comic Book Men have seen the store. We were in Asbury Park, New Jersey about 2 weeks ago on a Sunday, just doing some things. And I've been there before, but I never bought anything. But this time I was lucky enough to find a couple of books that they didn't have an opportunity to price yet. And I got these next 4 books for a total of $13, I think. So we got Astonishing Tales number 13. It's like the second or third appearance of Man-Thing. I got my first Swamp Thing book. I think it's my first one. I may have one other one, but this is my first Bernie Wrightson one. Swamp Thing number 2. And this is a book that I've seen in many a video. First time I saw it was in District 12's Comics channel. She had the first one that started showing this book off. And this was Action Comics number 835. Second appearance of live, maybe not her second appearance, but first appearance in the regular DC comic continuity. I picked that up for $2.50. And the last book I got from there, got paid $8 for this book, was Batman number 161. So it's in rough shape, but it's not in the worst shape I've ever seen. I've got books in worse condition than this that I've paid for. So those were those. And next is the group of books that I got from Brian, also known as SunnyBri. We had made a trade. He put up a video that I saw, and I traded him some Fantastic Four books. And some of you might have seen his follow-up video where he's sending me a bunch of books that I wasn't quite ready for. I got to get together quite a few books for him to make this trade work out fairly for him. I got one of the 2 book boxes in already, Brian. Second box, the larger box that you've shown on your channel, didn't get here yet, but I'm sure it will get here. I'll let you know when it does. And I got some books ready to be shipped out for you. But the books that I got from the first trade, Daredevil 181, Daredevil 146, 183, 197. I don't know if you can see there's a theme going on here. 200. So all these Daredevil books had, oh my God, had Bullseye appearances in them. And there was actually one key issue in here, which he was nice enough to trade me, The Death of Elektra. And then I got some Batman books. So we got Batman 371, 385, 410, and boy, I got to get my hands on some bags and boards. I got a lot of books to bag and board. Whoops, we have some spillage. Batman 412, Batman 414, 416, 421, Jim Starlin story. Another Jim Starlin story, number 422. This is the book that I got from him that I was most happy with. Batman number 423. I finally got one of the Todd McFarlane, Mike McFarlane's, I think, a baseball player. Todd McFarlane Batman covers. Love this cover. Also another Jim Starlin story. Batman 451, 461, 464, 466, Detective Comics 501, nice looking cover. This is a book that I saw in a lot of people's videos. I think the first time I saw this this book was in Mercenaut's video. This was Batman 510. And Mercenaut boy, I don't know if anybody else agrees with me. If you're getting into comics and you just want to know what some of the popular books to get or what some of the key books to get, you know, watch his channel, watch Vin Cruz's channel. You can learn a lot from those guys, but especially Mercenaut. I mean, plus he's funny as hell. We got Batman 518. And this is a book that I just saw in his one of his videos as well. I got this book in the trade too with Brian, who's also another funny dude. Second appearance of Black Mask in Batman Detective Comics 553. And last, Detective 580. So those are the books that I got from SunnyBri from our first trade. And today is June 6th or 7th, I can't remember. And there was 2 flea markets going on today. I went to 2 different ones. The second flea market book I'll show you first. He had 2 short boxes, or maybe 2 long boxes full of comics, and they were all 50% off. And so I got these 2 books for $4. It's Green Arrow #1. It's definitely an upgrade from my original copy that I got. And Superman Man of Steel #18, first full appearance of Doomsday. His first cameo is in #17, and a couple of other books. The first flea market I went to is a flea market that I went to the same time last year. So it was like 1 year ago this week that I made my first comic video. And I'll put a link to that in the description below. The same guy was there last year with his same Tupperware bins full of books that I looked through a year ago. And I got a feeling I'm the only guy that's looked through them since last year. And so these books here are ones that I didn't grab last year. And I found a couple of 1 or 2 key issues in there as well. I remember seeing this book last year when I went through the bin, because I didn't grab it, and I didn't grab it because I had them in the past, but I can't find them. So we get Infinity Gauntlet #6, a McFarlane Spider-Man issue #308. I think it's McFarlane. And this was on the back, and I didn't know it. Spider-Man 340. So the books that I'm going to show you here, I got all of these for $10. This is my second copy of this. Venom Lethal Protector #1. Thor 325. Infinity Gauntlet #1, one of my favorite storylines of all time. And Infinity Gauntlet #2. Amazing Spider-Man Annual #26. It's my second copy of that one. I think it's my second copy of that. Preacher #21. I've never read any of the Preacher books that I've got yet, but I just love the artwork on the covers. I just think it's phenomenal. So we had Preacher 21 and 24. Detective Comics 625. Detective Comics, can't see the number on this one. And another Detective Comics, 751 and 752. I like that Poison Ivy cover a lot. Here's a key, Captain America 359. I think this is the first, I'm pretty sure this is the first appearance of Crossbones, even though you don't see him on the cover anywhere. Sabretooth #1. Silver Surfer #1. And the last 2 books are, I think, some pretty significant key issues, or minor key issues, I should say. This is a book that I think I found out through Vin Cruz's channel. I think this is the first appearance of Ultimate Venom. And last, I've seen this book in a lot of different people's videos, and I would never have known about it if I didn't subscribe to everybody's channel that I watch. And I passed up on this book last year because I didn't know anything about it. And it's Omega Men #3, first appearance of Lobo. So thanks again, everybody, for sitting here and watching this 20-minute long video. Please remember to, if you would like to, comment and subscribe. And if you like what you see, subscribe. I'm getting closer to 200 subscribers. We're at 179 and counting. Slowly but surely we're getting there. And thanks again to everybody. And until next time, take care.